In an interview, he states, and I quote, if Microsoft wants them to make a new Conquer game, he would be more than happy to oblige, right? And that means that Microsoft doesn't want it. Rare is alright with that, but Microsoft doesn't want it. So who are we supposed to be bashing here? Microsoft or Rare?
Microsoft.
Of course, of course. It baffles me why would they wouldn't want a Conquer game to start off with. But
just one more thing.
yeah, go ahead, Giovanni. What were you gonna say?
Microsoft. It's Microsoft.
Okay, sorry, just one more thing about the Wii. Cool thing. I love how some of the games, such as Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it uses the Wii. The GameCube controller is usable with that, and that's cool. There's a lot of Wii games out there that you can use the GameCube controller with. And let's face it, the GameCube controller, I think, in my opinion, is probably the best game controller out there. I can't find one game controller. I can't think of one game controller better than the GameCube controller.
The Jaguar.
I mean, probably argue and say the PS2 controller is better, but I don't think so.
I think the Jaguar controller is better.
What? Yes. Actually, better yet, the Atari 5200 controller. That's the greatest piece of crap ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, has any of you ever had a better urinal cake than the Atari 5200 controller?
Made of glass.
Yeah.
It's made of glass.
I mean, yeah, it has served me well. It is such a good urinal cake.
That was the best 40 minutes of my life.
Yeah, really.
Anyways.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm just reading something here. The Atari 5200 controller. It can be used to play video games?
What? What does this speak
of?
of?
No, this is a lie. This is a lie. This is got to be some kind of joke.
You know what? It doesn't only play games. It plays rehashes of your last Atari games, like Kaboom and Miss Pac-Man. Whoa!
Wow, the graphics are so much better. If only this controller wasn't a cruddy piece of crap.
Yeah. Anyways, is that all we got for the
No,
Wii?
we really should ask Atari 5200 here. We'll let the angry video game nerd take care of that.
Which he has. Is
Yeah, alright, so we don't need to bash it. If you want to see some 5200 bashing, just go check out the angry video game nerd.
I'm pretty sure if they're looking us up, they know what the Angry Video Game Nerd is. But
Yeah, I bet a lot of money that everybody who's watching us probably has heard of the Angry Video Game Nerd, really.
Who hasn't?
I mean, if you haven't, then wow, what kind of rock have you been living under? Because I'd like to live under there. It must be shady.
I'm going to say, if you haven't, you're a dumbass.
anyway,
I'll drink to that.
yeah. Anyways, is that all we got for the Wii?
Yeah. Just final thoughts. Great system. Don't care what any fanboy says. Awesome system. That's all I got to say.
What do you got to say for it, Ben?
I think it's freaking fantastic.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a console with promise and just needs a little more third-party support, and that's what the Wii U is gonna have.
Yep.
And Orion, what do you got to say?
Well, it's a pretty reliable system.
All right,
Just to tell you, Josh, in case you didn't know, Orion is just his Skype name. It's called Micah.
No, that's fine.
All right. Okay, cool. Okay, so our next segment here on Friday Night Gamers, we're now going to get into Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. Okay, guys, it's been a couple weeks since their release dates, and both of them have been promising towards the people, and we'll just talk about our impressions of it. Who's better, who's worse, which one's the more ass.
Kicking?
Okay.
All right, Giovanni, I'll take it from here. I got all these games launch day. I did. And I was more psyched about Battlefield 3. And as always, my expectations were fulfilled.
Yep.
Except...
Actually, really funny.
What?
Okay, funny thing. I was in GameStop a couple weeks ago before Battlefield 3 came out, and I was just like, and the clerk was just telling me, "Hey, you're going to get Battlefield 3 or Modern Warfare 3," and I just told him I didn't know, and he's just talking to me, "Dude, do not get Modern Warfare. The clerk was literally telling this to me. Do not get Modern Warfare 3. It's going to be ass. Get Battlefield 3. And I only played Battlefield 3. I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 yet. And Battlefield 3 is awesome. The clerk's right about that. I don't know if he's right about Modern Warfare 3. Josh, tell us.
I mean, Modern Warfare 3. Let's just get the checklist going. Uneven gameplay, it's all there. The single player with the intel collecting, it's all there. Linear, follow your squad, blah blah, quick time events, yeah. And the multiplayer obviously is the one putting the most focus. But if you look at it, it's actually dumbed down from Black Ops. There's no contracts. There's no like those fully flexible customizing classes. It's all missing here, right? And when playing the single player, the multiplayer, it's just about as uneven, unforgiving, and just really runs into your veins, gets under your skin, and really just wants to burn you up, right? As for Battlefield, it's dynamic. You can change the game. Whoever's the more organized. It's not just run and gun, and throw your tomahawk across the map and hope it hits somebody, right? You have to legitimately earn what you do, right?
Yeah. So I guess would you agree with my local GameStop clerk that Battlefield 3 is the awesome game and Modern Warfare 3 is more of an ass game?
Yes. Yeah. And you know what really gets me? That when I'm trying to convince people to play Battlefield, right, and they're just saying they're stick with Modern Warfare, I'm like, you know how much you're missing out? The thing is that they played the beta for Battlefield 3, and I can go without saying that the Battlefield 3 beta is terrible. Whoever's watching this and is a Modern Warfare 3 fan and played the beta, please let me tell you something. It was awful. It's just that the real full game is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's like the best looking, best sounding, and probably one of the most fun games of the year. It's my vote for best shooter of the year. What would you say about that, Giovanni?
Well, I mean, I can't really make a comparison between B3 and MW3 because obviously I haven't played MW3 yet. But Battlefield 3, I mean, it soared against all my expectations. I had high expectations for it already, and it destroyed it. It's such a great shooter. Graphics are excellent. Gameplay is outstanding. Everything about it it blew my mind. It's just such fun. And I mean, Battlefield 2 was, I prefer personally, most people will say that Battlefield 2 is better than the original one. I actually disagree. I prefer the original Battlefield. But it blew, and it's in this Battlefield 3, it blew away Battlefield. It blew away either one.
Would you like?
I actually got this on YouTube of being essentially a Call of Duty fanboy. Referred to me as I made a funny joke about Call of Duty and this is how my problem with Call of Duty fanboys is how overprotected they can get. Like I saw a Team Fortress 2 video on YouTube. It was Meet the Sniper, and 22 people disliked it. So I made a comment that said 22 people got headshot by 22 Call of Duty fanboys got headshot by sniper, right? And then some Call of Duty fanboy immediately said, "You stupid Gayfield fanboy! How dare you make fun of it?"
Yeah. Well, would you say that Battlefield 3 is shooter of the year?
Shooter of the year.
First person shooter of the year?
I want to play more of it before I declare anything. I will declare an awesome but shooter of the year. I'm going to have to play it some more.
All right.
Can I say my thoughts on both games?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Ben. Go ahead.
Okay, Battlefield 3. It looks good, but Modern Warfare 3, I'm not even going to touch it because Call of Duty has just sucked over years. I played Modern Warfare 2. For the first time, I literally went and threw up. And for the first time after I played it. And Black Ops, I just hated it. The only thing that was worth it was the campaign. And Battlefield 3 looks amazing, but I don't think it's going to be the shooter of the year. You know what I think that goes to?
Who? Who's it go to,
The
Ben?
re-release of Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting that soon. It's going to be awesome.
I'll be sure to
And
look into
Halo
that.
Yeah.